Okay, so this is how to record your AI files when you're doing them and make it into a time lapse. So first you want to open your files. Okay, you want to right click and then open in AI. Okay, so this is my Iron Man. Oh, just wait for it to load in. Yep, okay, there we go. And yep, so this is my Iron Man vector art, and here's a video up on the screen right now of what I vectorized and how I did that time lapse. So first of all, once you've got your vector art thing, you just want to uncheck the image, so when you make a duplicate of this window, you won't be able to see the image when you do it. And also this is for one monitor if you only have one monitor, so it just makes it easier. Anyways, you click on your lines layer that makes the lines, then you go to window and then you add a new window. So this will pop up a new window, the exact same of yours. So you want to grab it out of its just make sure it's free floating, and then you just want to hide it right down in the bottom right or left hand corner, preferably right. So it's right down in the bottom right and you cannot see it at all. So you can't see it at all. So once you've done that, you want to head over to OBS and you want to make a window capture device. So once you've made your window capture device, you want to double click on it, and then you want to go into window and find the panel. So you have your actual, this is the one you're working on, and then you have your, you can see the number 1 here and the number 2. You want to go for number 2 because it's just a white plank. So then once you've got your thing, just doesn't matter if there's a bit of room cut off on the sides, because we're gonna fill it in white after, but just make sure the whole image is just covered so you can't see any white on the top or bottom. Or you could just expand it like this. It depends what shape of file you have. Since this is not 1080 by 1720, it's gonna look different. But yeah, you just want to make sure it covers the whole screen. So that's how you get that up. So then you just hit record and you just start doing your vector art. But make sure when you come back to iron your vector art, you're all automatically selected on this layer. So when you come back, even if you come back to this one, you're automatically selected to the one that's floating. So you actually want to hit on this layer to actually interact, because then if you just come onto here, say if you come back to here and you see that this layer is unhit and you hit it and it's not changing, it's actually changing your recording layer. So you want to actually hit this layer. You want to hit the one you're working on before you do anything, if you leave the page. So then, as you can see, if you start vectorizing, so now it will pop up on the window, and that's the first step to do. So that's what you've done first. So now that's how you do that. But anyways, into the second part, that is the actual recording. So I'm just gonna go into Premiere Pro right now. I'm sure you can really do this with any app. You could probably do it with iPhone apps. It's just I prefer to do Premiere Pro, so that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so once you've done that, I've already got a project for that, so I'm just gonna make a new one, and then you can save it wherever you want. So, yep, you just want to enter that. Okay, so you want to find, after you've done your remember to click when you come back in. After you've done your progress like this, mine, you want to drag it obviously into AI. So you want to find your videos. I've done mine here and here. This is my final product. Yeah, it's just me doing it. So you want to find the first 2. So you drag them in and then put them in the timeline. And then after you do that, you want all your files, might as well just delete the audio because there is capturing no audio. You don't have to do this, but it's easier, just nest it or link them or something, so it's just all one video. So that's the easiest for me to do. And then once you've done that, you want to square up the position. Since I didn't film a whole screen, you want to make sure it's fitting the whole frame. So see how the bottom, it's white and white, that's what you want. So once after you've done that, it's pretty easy. You can just add white colors on the left or whatever, how you want to do it. Yeah, you just get rid of the white, the grey bits. This is really preferably up to you, but this is how I do it. Oops, I made a mistake. You just wanna cover the white bits. So now there's a box outside. That's what you want. So I'll lift it up a layer, and you want to create a color. So I'm gonna create a color mat, and I'm gonna make it white. Sorry if you can hear my friend. Then you put it under. So now, once you're doing your video, it's all white. Oh, I made a mistake. As you can see, I made a mistake right here. So just pull that in a bit. So now look, yep, you've got your time lapse of you doing it. And I made a mistake. Of course I did. It's around the wrong way. So I'm just gonna find that. So now you got your completely white screen. It's just a time lapse of this. So I like to make mine about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Let's go 25 seconds. So I put a marker down just to remind me, and just press Ctrl R or speed ramp it, and just make this duration, just push it down to whatever time you want. Mine's at 2 hours right now. So I'm gonna put this down to about 500%. Okay, even longer. Okay, so 1000 is the max duration you can go for this. So you just nest it again, and then you can turn the speed up even more. It's a tip for you. Okay, 25 seconds we wanted it. 25 seconds, there we go. So just cut off the excess. Yep, and now we'll render it since there's a red line above it. Eye and bow. Render it. Yep, there we go. Okay, it's only going to take 30 seconds now instead of 25 minutes. So that's good. So I'll just wait out of this. You can really do this part however you want. It's up to you. You don't have to do it. Just make sure you get rid of the grey sides and speed it up, and that's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're doing it, you shouldn't have to cut anything. I was just talking to people and I was doing it too, so it was like that. So that's why mine's I have to cut some out. That's the only reason. You shouldn't have to cut some of yours out, and then you finished the process of that. So now you've got a pretty awesome time lapse. But there's two things we need to do more left. One, we need to add some music. So I'm just gonna find some music right now. Okay, I got some music. How's this sound? Yep, got your music, whatever. You cut it to where you want, and you you turn down the volume because it's probably going to be blasting. No, not the scale. Stop. What is happening? Yeah, you want to turn it down a fair bit. There we go, and then you skip to the end and just add a fade out. That's what I like to do. So now that you've made your video, you want to export it. So this is for Premiere Pro exporting settings onto Instagram that work best. Here it is. So you want to go 640 for the width and 360 for the height. and you want to have 4 on target and maximum on 6, and just keep pretty much, yeah, that's it. Random max depth, and that's it. Choose your export location and hit export, and you export it, and here's the final product you get.